After what feels like the longest week in human history, we are heading towards the finish line, and the Dutch, they love Max Verstappen, but hopefully tomorrow night that orange car breaks down when the Tartan Army fire a missile clean at it and blow it up with Lawrence Shankland, Lewis Ferguson and Craig Gordon in there.
Aye, why no, guys? Welcome back to Fog Football for your international friendly match preview. I'm trying to hype up a little bit more. International friendly kind of sounds a bit shit, doesn't it?
It does sound a bit shit, but you know what? How much shitter would this be if there was no Euros? It would be utter dross.
Yo, the good thing is, I'm actually beginning to forget what it was like. Scotland not qualifying for the Euros. That's 2 Euros in a row. I couldn't imagine this game happening. International break, and you've got all these good Scotland players coming into the squad, but here, it doesn't matter because we're going fucking nowhere in the summer. That would be shit.
Accidents can happen, right? But we should never not qualify again.
I think that if you're not qualified for the Euros, you shouldn't be playing international friendlies. What's the point? Just rest the players. Northern Ireland, what are they playing for?
Wooden spoon? No, but I get it. See these, I mean, we'd still cover it, but how bad would it be if we weren't in a tournament?
What's there to get excited about?
The whole build-up this week is, he needs to start because he's getting momentum for the Euros.
Yeah, what? See if we're not in the Euros, then it doesn't mean shit whether Shankland or Ferguson starts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are in the Euros, and hopefully we can go in with some momentum. It's a 2 double-header tie. Not two-legged, but it's a 2-game tie here. Netherlands away from home, then Northern Ireland at home. So we'll talk about the Netherlands game in this video because it is the Netherlands preview, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of words for Northern Ireland next week.
Aye, next week, of course, it's on Tuesday. But as for this one, I think it'll be a good game. Of course, prior to Euro 2020, we took on Netherlands during the COVID season, and we drew 2 each. And that game gave me confidence. I think, we'll walk out of that group at the Euros. Didn't quite happen, but what I would say is, regardless of what happens,
we walked out in last place. I mean,
that's to be fair. But I think regardless of what happens in this game, I think we'll do it. I think we'll go through. I think no matter what, we will.
But do you not think that's a good sign though? In the last Euros, that we expected to get out of that group when it was in reality, a pretty tough group. England, Croatia,
yes,
Czech Republic.
But once we get beat by Czech Republic, the writing was on the wall.
Yeah, but I just think it shows you the place that we're in, that we expected to go to that.
Yeah, but
all I'm saying is, in previous years, had we qualified, right, and we were given that group, I think we'd go, I don't fancy our chances.
No, absolutely right, but
the fact that we actually thought,
I would argue as well, though, that you couldn't have it any easier. You know why? 2 games at Hampden. The first game's the easiest. Then the game against England is a rivalry. Form goes out the window, all that generic pish. And then even if you lose that, it's like, well, you've got another second chance at home against Croatia. But no, Davy Marshall went and fucked that up for us, even though he got us there.
Did Croatia know?
Well, no, what good's the bus driver, right? Getting you to your destination if he's just going to drive off the cliff at the destination? That's what Davy Marshall did.
Instead of letting you at your stop, he just sped on
and
crashed
the bus
into a
and
wall.
started singing about Thomas the Tank Engine and donuts.
Yeah, but I mean, am I not right? I can't remember. My memory might be failing me here, but did England not get to the final and Croatia semis?
Yep.
So,
yeah, but to me that's irrelevant.
Or did Croatia get to semis?
They did.
Who did play in the semis then? I know it was Denmark, England.
Italy, I think.
Was it actually? You just plucked Italy because they're the only team remaining.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, had they been?
Well, if it wasn't fucking England, then we know for a fact that.
I'm willing to bet good money it was Italy. Italy, Croatia.
No,
semi doesn't sound right.
Maybe Croatia got knocked out earlier.
Croatia got to the semi-final of the World Cup. That was it.
That's what it is. Anyway, point is, I think that was a difficult group. I think we've got an easier group this time. We are taking on Germany.
No, you can say easier group, but you're looking at the first game and it's like the Czech Republic one. I thought it was in the bag.
Yeah,
I don't look at Germany and go, well, you know what?
That is the problem now with this new Euro format. You said in one of the previous videos that a win one win can potentially get you through to the next round. So therefore, if you've got your easiest game first, the fact that you can win your first game and know that pretty much one more draw guarantees your spot in the next round is massive. But us going into this upcoming Euros, our hardest game is the first game.
Yeah.
you would much rather your easiest game be the first game, get off to a good start. I guess all it means is, our 2 easier games are at the end. And
I don't fear Germany, right? But they're at home at the end of the day. But we're talking about the Euros here. It's the build up to the Euros. It's Holland. What are Holland doing? Depay, Virgil van Dijk. I mean, it's not the best Holland team you'll ever see. But again, if you want to test Shankland, it should be against Virgil van Dijk. Jeremiah Frimpong, what a fucking player he's turned into, by the way, since leaving Celtic. What is it with these ex-Celtic players?
Celtic, I think, have got a pretty good sell-on clause for him, though.
It's only if they sell him, though, above a certain amount, which probably would happen.
And who's to say, I mean, Bayer Leverkusen are doing great right now, so who's to say that he will want to leave?
True, but this game, I mean, we've pretty much said what we want, who to play. Gordon, Ferguson, Shankland, and the rest of the team kind of picks itself. Of course, McKenna dropped out, Hanley dropped out, which means Liam Cooper is edging closer to potentially getting minutes, and I'm not.
That worries me. That worries me.
He should not be on the plane. I would rather go with Lewis Mayo.
Wait, why are we?
Hold on, Lewis Mayo. Why is he not getting called up?
Yeah, I don't mind Lewis Mayo.
Kelly, man.
But why are we making it that Liam Cooper's this like diabolical bomb scare of a player? I mean, I don't really rate the guy, but I think you're being. I always think every time Liam Cooper's name gets brought up, you're a bit harsh on him.
No, same with Hanley and like Armstrong. I think those guys are done, man. As someone said, you can't just pick the same old stuff.
I don't get excited about them, right? For me, they're nothing more than fringe players, squad players. But like, see if Liam Cooper started, I wouldn't be like, fuck, that's us beat. It's
a massive downgrade in my eyes.
I just don't get excited like I do when you see like a Porteous in the team.
Why you get excited? Fucking it's Ryan.
No, I do. I actually think
Ryan Air.
I've always rated Ryan Porteous, to be honest. I think the guy's a great player.
There you go.
Anyway, while he playing this game, who knows? We're not going to talk about it too much because we have spent the last few videos talking about who we want to start. Well, should we give our starting 11 actually? We probably should. I want to go, like, who's in nets? We'll do it between us. Craig Gordon, fair enough. We're going to go 5-4-1, or do you want to go
5-4-1-1?
Right, I think 5-4-1-1. No, why you play with 12 men?
Well, 5-3-1-1.
Aye, alright then.
We'll do 5-3-2. Whatever, what the fuck?
Or 5-4-1.
No, because that's too defensive against these pricks.
Alright, well, let's give him a bit of respect.
Max.
Right, left back.
Shanks.
Left wing back, Andy Robertson.
Aye.
Left centre back, Kieran Tierney.
Yep.
Centre back, Hendry. Left centre, right centre back, Ryan Porteous.
Yep. Hickey,
right. Picks itself. Midfield, I think the fact that we no longer have Cal McGregor in the team, I think the midfield should be McGinn, Gilmore, McTominay, Ferguson.
I don't want to sound like a negative Nancy, so to speak, but do you not feel like no matter what Lewis Ferguson does in these two games, he's just going to be ousted?
When McGregor comes back?
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad for Shankland. I feel like with Shankland, Adams and Dykes are replaceable. I think in Steve Clarke's head, the midfield ain't, and I don't think he'll ruffle the feathers of a certain Calmac. Like, I think Lewis Ferguson, right, could score a hat-trick in both games, and I still think it doesn't cement shit for him. And that's not going to happen.
That's a stretch. I think if Lewis Ferguson scores a hat-trick in both of these games, he will be starting at the Euros.
Think so?
Aye.
Think so?
Aye.
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 Aye. Right, well. Right,
so we've got the same midfield four.
Yeah.
And then up front, obvious that we're going to be picking Shankland, because why wouldn't you pick Shankland?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we want to start. We'll see what Steve Clarke does.
You know what you do, right? See, in terms of up front, you start Shankland in this game for like 65 minutes, then you can bring on your subs, right? And then see against Northern Ireland, if that's the game where you want to split the responsibilities up front,
here,
let Shankland start, or give him 45 minutes in the second half.
Can we bring on a sub here to Fog Football? Because making match previews at 4 AM isn't the...
I think I did alright.
Isn't ideal.
Well, that's not ideal, but who are we calling?
I don't know. Let's get a substitute on the bench to tag in here.
Point is, it's friendlies, man. It doesn't matter. We've touched upon it before in previous vids, but I would rather get beat trying something new than get beat doing the same old shit.
I just want to see a good performance, exciting football, with hopefully players that we don't normally get to see start for Scotland. That's what I want to see. For me, the win here isn't a big priority. Yes, against Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I would almost rather get beat if we actually experimented and tried like new things with new players than if he just started the strongest team and like, you know, sneaked a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw or even a win. Like it doesn't actually matter. So for me, try something new.
Yeah, in terms of the scoreline, I'm going to go 2-2. I'll give us the benefit.
I think it'll be a repeat of 2-2. I'll go for Ferguson and Shankland to get the goals.
Aye, why not? I'll go that as well. Bit predictable.
Will Craig Gordon cost any goals?
No, because they'll be playing.
Okay, there you go.
That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Catch you in the review. Come on, Scotland!
Oh, aye.